This year has been one of the craziest years of my life. There's been so many lows, but it has probably been the most fulfilling year of my life. And that is purely because of what I do as a job, what I chose to do as a job, and what I fought for to do as a job. Now, as a PT, I've mentioned it on a previous video, I loved helping people, but I wasn't really fulfilled. Now, my highest values are help as many people as you can. That goes without saying, because there is nothing better in the world than helping someone, right? So that was on one side of the coin, but also for me personally, I need absolute freedom to do what I want when I want. And this year, I think so far I've been on 20 flights. I've visited 9 countries, and I've helped people around the globe achieve that goal of becoming healthier. So in this video, I want to run you through exactly how I've done that in my online business and how you can do it too. And it really is not too difficult. Yes, you're going to have loads of limiting beliefs, which is in a previous video that you can have a look at, which are the limiting beliefs that I went through to get me to where I am now. And you have to overcome them. But in this video, I'm really going to outline how I've managed to visit 9 countries in, I think, the last 8 months, continue to work, continue to service my amazing clients all around the globe. So let's dive into it. The first one, I've literally just highlighted it there, right? You need to work your values out. And by that, are you somebody, I knew every day I turned up to personal training, every day I turned up to my corporate job, the only thought that would go through my head would be, this is hell, and my life is more than being stuck and chained to a desk or chained to a gym. So I knew from that I needed freedom. Yeah, I needed freedom, and I needed to impact the world. So you need to work out your values first and foremost, because if you don't, if you think, oh, okay, I don't care about traveling, well then that's not going to be a big enough driver for you to take your business to the next level. Yeah, so you need to find a different value that will help you do that. But for me, it's having ultimate freedom while servicing as many people as I can. And obviously, the more people you serve, the more money you make. So it is a win-win. Yes, it's not money is not the driver for me to help people, but helping people brings more money to my life, which then allows me to travel as much as I have. It allows me to do all of the amazing things that I've done this year. So you need to work your values out straight away off the bat. The next one, which is so important, is you need to, if you want to be an online personal trainer, and I think that a lot of people do want to move into the online space for that freedom element. Maybe it isn't the traveling, but maybe it is the fact you don't want to be getting up at fucking 5, 6 a.m. to service a client. Like for me, the long-term plan, I can't wait to have kids. I don't want them right now, but I can't wait to have children. I want to be present to walk them to school, to pick them up from school. At the weekends, I want to be doing cool shit with my kids. So not making a plan now when I don't have them to create that freedom where I can always be present, that's a stupid way for me to look. So I'm putting in the plans and the things that I need to do now to make sure that that happens. So when you're doing that, to build an online presence, you have to be online. And if I take you through my online journey, at first, I absolutely shat myself. For the first 3 months, I shat myself from posting content because I was scared what people would think. Yeah? Then, 3 months after that, I realized there was a change in my mindset. It was, I did really care about what people think, but after 3 months it was like, well, if he doesn't carry on, what a fraud. Do you know what I mean? So it switched from caring what people thought I was posting to, well, if I stop now, they're going to think I'm a fucking idiot. So that was a driver. So you need to build an online presence. And that does not mean you need fucking tens of thousands of followers. Not at all. I remember I got an email from a really good personal trainer, I should say. Before I started personal training, he said there could be 10 people in your following that are interested in fitness. So don't give a fuck about everyone else, just target those 10 people. So it doesn't matter how small your following is, build out the online presence. Put out content that you want to put out. Not content that you think people want to see, but what you want to put out. It has to resonate with you because people can see through the bullshit. The third thing, this is what I struggled with so much at the start of my journey, is you need to niche down. And by niching down, you need to find out what clients set your world alight. For me, as I mentioned, it is those that have been through a similar journey to me where their mental health isn't where they want it to be. That doesn't mean that they're at the same place as me where they want to commit suicide, but they're really struggling with their mindset. They're beating themselves up all the time, and I want to take them on the mindset transformation to make them believe that they can do anything that they put their mind to. And that is, if someone comes to me and says, I want to lose 5 kilos because I'm going on holiday, I'm probably going to say, do you know what? It's probably best that you look for another personal trainer or an online coach, sorry. Whereas if someone says to me, I don't like the way that I look anymore, I look in the mirror and I see a fat, miserable mess, which does happen, in my head, I'm already attached to that person, because I'm like, I am going to take you from this pain, and I am going to take you to a place where you have never seen yourself before, and your body image and your self-image is the highest it's ever been. You can even see in the video there, like how excited that makes me. So you need to niche down. Whether that your journey has been, you've been really skinny and you've found a way to put on muscle and build the body of your dreams. That could be your niche. So you really want to niche down and find your tribe, the people that really set your world alight when you are training them and coaching them, because that is going to fuel your passion when they come back to you and tell you how amazing they're doing. The biggest, you will never get anywhere without this one. You need to be consistent. And there's so many people that I've seen flirt with online coaching. You'll see them do a post a day, a post a week, maybe even a post a month, and they think that that is going to build their online business. No, it isn't. No, it isn't. You're not going to expect to turn up to work one day and make one monumental effort with your work and expect to get a pay rise at the end of the month. No, you're not. It is consistent, tiny effort every day. And I remember thinking, when I started, I was doing 2 posts a day, and I was like, fuck me, this is actually a lot of work, which sounds so stupid, but you need to build consistency, because you're trying to build that in your clients, yeah? Because no one's getting results unless they're consistent. So why are they going to believe that you are the coach for them unless you are consistent? So turning up every day, posting across all social media once a day, if you've got a good content strategy, you will literally, it takes 2 minutes to do all of that. You're across 5 platforms. You're attracting people to your business. You're attracting people to your message. So you need to be consistent and keep putting the same message out over and over again, because ultimately what that does is it gets rid of the shit, yeah? And you're going to have this nucleus of clients or people that are like, fuck me, every time he speaks, that is my guy. That is my guy. And when they get to the day where they actually do want to make a change, boom, you're there, you're ready to set them up and go. So the consistency is so important. And the last one, since this is fundamentally true, and if people don't believe in this, then you can't be a coach, yeah? You need to get a coach. If you are in coaching and you don't have a coach, you don't believe in coaching, Because the way I see it, with my coach, he has been in my position. He's not a personal trainer, he's a business coach. But he's been in my position, so he knows all the little steps that I need to do to take my business from where it is to where I want it to be. And it is building blocks. Think it's a cheat code. It's an absolute cheat code, because if you're using a coach that has come across a problem that you come across, they're going to say, yeah, don't worry about it, this is how you fix that. Whereas if you're trying to fix that yourself, you're going to hit a ceiling and you're going to get so frustrated. And I've been there at times. When I started online coaching, I thought, I can do this. This is me. I can do this on my own. And then it got to a point where I was so stressed. I was like, can I actually do this? Let me ask for help. I look back now and I think if I had asked for help from the start, the journey would have been a lot easier. So when you're getting into online coaching, find a coach that has done it, that has walked in the shoes that you want to walk in, and ask them for help. Because ultimately, when you get to that point, your life is going to become so much easier, because they're going to make the difficult situations and the stressful situations you find yourself in look like a breeze, because you're literally falling on their past experience rather than you having to make a mistake, work it out, and then break through it. It's going to slow you down. Find someone that's been there before and use them to show you the path. That is my top 5 ways how I've created this life of freedom, because without all of them, there is no traveling around the world, going to 4 continents in 8 months. There is no helping hundreds of people across the globe. There is none of that. So implement those 5 things and you will be a successful online coach. I promise you that now. I'm only telling you this because that's where I've been. So I hope you've enjoyed this video. I hope it inspires you to get up and make that transition online, because as I mentioned in a previous video, it took me 2 years after wanting to move online before I did, and I regret that massively. So if you've liked this video, please do like and subscribe to the channel. It means the world. We are growing slowly, but that's how everything great happens. And I will catch you in the next one. Have a great day.